Sometimes I feel sad, sometimes I cry, sometimes I got like very alert. That is kind of, I have depressive disorder and another disorder as well, but mainly depressive disorder that make me feel sad.
I take 2 medication. I used to see psychologist monthly. I stopped seeing psychologists for I think 2 or 3 years now. I can say that it's very stable now as long as I take my medication. There were times that I forgot, and so there were times that I still, I was still very depressed. But then once I get to my routine, then it's okay. Everything is okay.
These 2 depressive disorder patients have some things in common. Not only are both of them are still fighting the depression, but they both volunteer to help other patients.
When early time that I found out that I got depressive disorder, I created this group. Now people in the group is about 20,000 people. I believe that when they have something like this and they don't have someone to talk to, that's why they have to talk to me. I believe that if they have someone else to talk to, I think it's much better. For example, if they can talk to family, it would be much better than they come to talk to someone they don't know like me.
5 years earlier, Thanade created a Facebook page called Understanding Depressive Disorder. At that time, he didn't tell anyone and had to face a serious mental illness by himself. Now, he just wants to help people who are suffering from a depressive disorder and those who might have no one to talk to. By simply listening to them, he helps make them feel better. Thanade said that deep listening is important. Before the coronavirus pandemic, Kanyakon made a killing in the brand consulting business. She spent the money to help those suffering from depression by creating a documentary and communicating with society and patients. Her goal was to get the patients treated by professionals as soon as possible, because that way she found herself getting better with that treatment. After her business was severely affected by COVID-19, she didn't have enough money to do the same. Besides, her health has been very fragile due to the COVID vaccine side effects. That didn't stop her from helping other people though.
Even though I didn't do a lot of social activities because I can't go out by myself, there are still people coming in and ask me for advice, ask me for consults. So behind the door, I'm still doing that. There are still phone calls that I make. Some friends call and ask me to call some of the patients to help them. So that's what I'm still doing.
Many people who have depression believe that they should handle it alone, maybe because they have no one to turn to, or they think that no one will understand them. Kanyakon was one of them. She didn't reach out. Today, she said she is very fortunate to have the kind support of her sister, her friends, her husband, and his family.
Okay, I wonder what if their family and the people around them not that supportive just like you have? What they're going to do if they're alone?
My family wasn't supportive before, and I never reached out, so I never knew that I had friends. And it was very difficult. I almost couldn't survive. I was able to survive because of my friends. Because I reached out, at that time I had one close friend and her parents. So if I didn't reach out, I wouldn't know that there was love around. So just ask for help. It might not be your friends, it might not be your family, but it will be someone. You don't need to go through it alone.
It must be someone.
It must be someone.